welcome back. We're back here now in our city. We are in the 12th day now, or on the way to the 13th day. We are still at minus 40 degrees, and well, it looks quite good for now actually. So I like the city so far, especially with the lights on in the night. People living here. Oh, and one of my scouts has reached the next stage, the children's hideout. And well, little survivors, we talked to the children in the hideout. They said that one night their teachers and some hunters took them out from winter home on a secret adventure. Teachers told them they're going to stay here for a while. When the food ran low, their guardians went back to get more and didn't return. It seems these kids were evacuated in time before things in their city got really ugly. Well, what should we do with them? Let's escort the children back home. And we took care of them. And there is my scout now going all the way back there. So there are actually two waves of people coming now. The children and survivors here. More children even, and workers. So I think we do have a child shelter here. No one's living in there yet. So we do have a child shelter for those children coming in then. Very nice. Food rations look good so far. We have only 8 sick people. That's also a good thing. And we have now 3 coal mines up and running. That should really boost our coal income per day. But it's a small surplus that we have here. So we need to get more coal. That is one of the most important things right now. Before the cold gets unbearable. We are now at minus 40. It gets to 30 again and then to 40 once more. And this time I'm not going to say that it's going to stay there, because honestly, I don't know. It could stay there then, or rise again once more, because we can't see that far yet. For now we have to wait. The automaton is producing or getting some coal here, 10 per hour, that's good. We have to look for the overdrive. It's at 78% now. And the Londoners gain more followers as well. They're at 40 now, but again, we have still 12 days, enough time for that. Right, we're at 80% now. Let's turn the generator to normal mode again. And it's 6 o'clock. My people in the workshops should actually do something now. Very nice. And we've researched the next level here. And we're not going for Steam level 2 right away, because that we can't afford. That is that. What we can do though is increase our coal mine income. So the steam coal would be the next option here. So let's get for the mechanical calculator tier 3. And with the steam coal mine, we can then put them to steam coal mines, and that increases their income, I think, by twice as much. Let's have a look real quick. There's the steam coal mine. Oh, we can't see that. But I think it's twice as much that we get out of that. And with that, we can then afford it. Even though we really need to hurry up for that. And look at that, no one's hungry right now. Only 10 sick people. Looking good so far. And in the exile colony, whoops, we have more survivors. Dying exiles. Some of the exiles are still alive, just barely. We could try to bring them to our city, although they might die on the way. One of the dying held a diary to his chest. We read the last entry: exiled from Tesla's city. With food and fuel running low or out, we sent the strongest among us to search for help. They're our last hope. We are afraid this refers to these poor Yankees we buried. Okay, let's escort them too. We're not animals. And our scouts already have quite a lot of resources there. So we can do that and then get back to scouting. So a lot of new people are coming in now. And we should prepare for that. At the moment, yeah, I don't know. It's not looking that good, because we need more tents. And that means we also need more steam hubs, which in return consumes a lot of coal. Okay, but this is still looking good so far. I'm probably going to have another emergency shift on the workshop this night, because we need to research faster. Perhaps we need to build another tech shop anyway, or workshop. Seems like that's the only option that we have right now. And I would build it like that, so we would have the steam hub, another steam hub here then at some point. Even though they're well isolated from the cold. Let's build one there. We need to fasten up our research there. Okay, so we got lots of people. What happens now? Long hours of toil. No, I won't address this right now. We know that, so they don't want to work that long. But I can't change it. We need it. We are under pressure here. Okay, most of our factories now at least work with higher efficiency. This one's got no sick people here, is that right? Yeah. That's pretty good. So that we get some resources in here, because we need them. And I do have the flying hunters now. Right, that one here cost 40 wood and 40 steel, so quite a lot. And I could then upgrade them here, as you can see. And that is very important. Then once we have more people, we need more, well, more food there, of course. And this one here produces now then 450 coal, but it costs us 2 steam cores. Quite a lot there. We should get more though. Yeah, 2 more there, so we have 4. So we could afford that. At least one, upgrading one of them for now with the automaton on it there. That produces then something. And the Londoners prey on discontent, a restless group. A crowd is listening to one of the Londoners who's scaring people with visions of doom. He's trying to persuade them to flee to London. We could let him speak. We could ask a cleric to reassure the people. Let's do that. So the number will only rise by 7. And not by 14 or 15. And we could also have another sermon here. That increases hope. The more hope we have, the stronger my cause goes. So as you can see, the tendency is only 1 arrow up now. It was at 3 arrows up when we had not so much hope there. And let's put this one here on emergency shift. So they're now researching through the night. And we've also built something, is that right? I remember that I built something somewhere. Ah yeah, it was the workshop there. Yeah, we're going to have a few more engineers on that one. Starting next day. Right, we had 50% stress level here, so I'm going to put it to overdrive again. Very important. I don't want any more sick people here. We have 5 left. That's pretty good. Very stable right now. Ah yeah, and the survivors have arrived. The children, 32 children. And we could also get those survivors here. They're on their way to us now. We could secure them with that. And let's also build a few more tents. Surrounding this steam hub here. Right. Looking good so far. There's nothing here to scout anymore, so only here, the dreadnought. That's it then, for now. And the puppet's also reducing the discontent here every single night. And let's put it to overdrive, and this lowers the discontent even more. And we are full on coal right now. So I could put it to steam level 2 soon. We are full on that, so I need to build a storage space, a resource depot that costs us steel again. I really don't want to waste that much steel. It's very precious. But let's build it. Let's build it over here on the far end of my town, where I'm not going to do anything else anymore. And there's going to be a coal deposit. Very nice. So the children now have also a shelter, and my child shelter is still not in the shelter here. Why not? And the next scout team has arrived. Another 62 homeless now. And there's a writing on the wall. Captain, someone has defaced the walls with predictions of doom for our city. This is troubling. People already fear we'll share Winterhome's fate, and scared minds are swayed by even the smallest nudges. Send a cleric to reassure people. We do have that after all. We have a lot of hungry people now. So that is something, but we also have a lot of workers now that can work for us. Especially in the steelworks here. Very good. We have 94 steel now. Some more houses there. I think we can shelter all of them with this steam hub here. That should suffice, hopefully. Let me see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that works. Very nice. With that we have a shelter for everyone. And the scout that has returned, let's send him back to the Dreadnought. Or let's send him to the Dreadnought. It's a long way though. Okay, and this one reaches critical levels now soon. Let's wait for the temperature rise and then we'll put the overdrive off again. Just like that, and as you can see, temperature's dropping now again. And we do have another law that we can sign. I don't think we need anything else here anymore. Organ fertilizer. No. Let's not use our dead for fertilization. Yeah, let's go for faith. So we do have, wait a second, I was too fast there, sorry. Adaption here, so we're pretty much finished with that one. That is the basic tree. And now we can go for the purpose tree here. That's the hope and faith tree. And here we started at House of Prayer. And now we can go to evening prayers if we want to. Another special ability that raises hope and lowers discontent. And we can build the shrines with this law here. Really cool building, the shrine. It increases the efficiency in nearby workplaces. And I do have a task for that, build 3 shrines. And I like to do that because that increases the efficiency of my buildings. So I do have a new building here now, not that expensive. And if I build the shrine here, I can erase the efficiency of both those coal mines there. And I'm doing the same thing with this one here. Okay, so 2 shrines, we need 3. And let's get one here for the steelworks. Very nice. They're very important, those buildings. They push your factories quite a bit. Alrighty, so we have that. The store resource depot is still being built. And we've also researched the steam coal mine. Very good, very important. But it costs us, right? It costs us, yeah, steam cores. The steel works though don't cost us steam work, so that is something we should definitely do soon. Because the more steel we have, the more buildings we can build later on. And the outpost at this point is very important as well, since we can then establish an outpost and get like free coal every 24 hours, which would be a nice boost. But in this case, let's go for the steam steelworks. Steel is my culprit right now, as you can see, it's the lowest one. So I definitely want to get this one as high as possible. And yeah, we're going to escort the remaining survivors. Yeah, and we have more people still, but they should get shelter soon. And there's the steam coal mine. And where's my automaton? Over here. And here we can now build this one on top of it. We have too much coal at the moment anyway. So let's build that. What was that? I don't know. Nothing happened though. Doesn't matter. Right. Breath of hope. Sir, people have started to leave personal charms, beads and written prayers at shrines as votive offerings. It seems it helps them keep their spirits up in these times. Do we have a finished shrine? There it is. There is a finished shrine. And this one increases then the productivity of the coal mine, regardless of an automaton working there. Also very nice here for the steel. The steel works. So let's have a look. It finishes soon. We do have 2.7 per hour at the moment. And now it's 3.2, and that for every building. This one here, 3.6. So that's a good thing. Increases by 10%. And we've built it as well. Alright. Steam steelworks have been researched as well. Very nice. What else could I do? Nothing with the wood right now. I don't need that. Food is not a big problem. I think I'm actually going for the bunkhouses. Heater efficiency. Outpost depot. Let's go with the bunkhouse for now. Bunkhouse means I can upgrade those tents here to the next level, and that increases the isolation they have. So I don't need to heat them that much. Right. Now it's night. No one's working now anyway anymore. Oh yeah, well, for 2 more hours we let the steelworks work. This one here though has reached now the steam coal mine and is producing like more than twice as much. Like it was 10 per hour before that, and now it's at 27 per hour. And in the resource depot here now we can choose coal, and I can now store 900 coal more. Very good. And that scout here is going for the dreadnought. And is going to arrive there in 12 hours. And more people have returned. Or have arrived actually. So we have 7 homeless right now. What we need to do is we need to advance our city in this direction. So let's see. Yeah, we don't need that street here anymore. It's kind of confusing me. Let's get it away there. And now we can build that street over there. Just like that. It's a beautiful system there. And this system here. And the street here. We can build more tents there, but more importantly a steam hub in this area here. So let's see. That looks good. So we can have more tents in this area here. Okay. For this scout here, I can't do anything right now. So this scout here is just waiting now because there's nothing else for me to discover at that. A new law, very good. Let's have a look at that. We could have now the field kitchen. That raises the temperature of nearby workplaces by 1 level. That's pretty good. House of Healing is like a medical tent, just not as effective. And the evening prayers. So we can use this ability every evening. No, every second evening, I think. And it raises hope and lower discontent. Let's take the evening prayers. And here we have them now. 2-day cooldown, okay. And we can use that. And as you can see, hope goes up quite a bit. And the first Londoner actually came to us now. Was it 50, right? I think so. And we are going to send a clerk again for this act of vandalism. Alright, no one's homeless now. People can eat something. And the cleric has been beaten. What should we do with that? We will pray for him and his assailants. Yeah, the other ones are promises. I don't want to do promises. Need the faith keepers. We don't need them yet. So let's just pray for him. And that helps me as well. Okay, temperature is going to drop again. And as we can see, we have a lot of coal production now, 1,250 per day, and we consume only 50% of that. Very nice. And I forgot to upgrade my steelworks, so, yeah, well, let's do it now. I mean, I'm going to lose a bit of that, but it's okay. It's not that dramatic at this point. So, workers are already on their way there. And we can upgrade those as well for more steel production that we need. Bunkhouse is still being researched, but temperature is going to drop now on day 15 to -40. And I'm going to raise the level now to steam level 2. Next higher level. And as you can see, the heat is rising now to that level here. And the consumption has increased by 300 coal per day. We still are in a surplus here, that's good. And now they all keep at livable conditions for now. And no more temperature drops so far. That's good. We have the steelworks here. And my scouts have arrived at the Dreadnought. We found a piece of hull plate bolted to a boulder. It's engraved with the following inscription. In the year 1886, the American expedition aboard Hephaestus landed here in search of a haven from the global glaciation. May God preserve the souls of our fellow countrymen who perished on the way aboard our sister ship Prometheus. And some resources there. And Tesla City is the next one. Actually, I remember Tesla City. No, let's go for Tesla City. Doesn't matter. Let's just go there. That's the next step. Perhaps someone's living there. We have lots of resources there, especially wood. So food is not that high anymore. What we could do, we don't have enough steel for the hunter hangars. That would be a nice increase there. We definitely need so much more steel. Now this one's here up, so it produces like twice as much steel. And the second one should be up there now soon as well. Very nice, there it is. And now we're producing 12 steel per hour, quite a lot. And that should help us in the upcoming days. We have a lot of workers right now, yeah, that are not working. 46. What should we do with them? We have researched the bunkhouse there. What we could do is go for the outpost depot. That would be something. We could also go for generator efficiency or the difference engine. The next level here, the next tier. I'm a bit uncertain right now. We don't need wood. We don't need that much coal, but we should definitely be on the lookout for more coal though. So let's go for the outpost depot. That allows us to get an additional source of coal that we need. Okay, and lots of steel coming in now. What we can do in the evening now is upgrade our first tents here to bunkhouses. That shall be fun. We're doing that in the next episode though, so stay tuned.